All right, so now that you have a Windows machine, you can observe some horrible things about Windows. And this is the one, I can't believe they're getting away with this. It's good that you'll be able to actually do this hands-on because you wouldn't believe it otherwise. Okay, we turned on RDP in a previous project, Remote Desktop Protocol. It's used all the time to remotely control your machine. So what you do is you create a Microsoft Cloud account. This is also, if you have Windows 11, you now use cloud accounts to log in, like at Outlook.com, as you know. So create a cloud account, then you add this to your Windows 11 machine as a cloud account, which you can do. You add another user, and you put in their Hotmail account or something here, and they can get in. But now what happens is, enable remote desktop access, so that person can get in with the cloud account to use remote desktop. All right, and you'll find out that works. You can log in by RDP with your cloud account. Now, if you go to the cloud, Outlook.com, and change your password, what should happen, of course, is the RDP password RDP should only accept the new password. And that is not what happens. RDP will only accept the old password, which is horrible. And when I pointed this out on Pulse Security Weekly, they freaked out. There's a guy that works in instant response. He said, wait a minute. The number one thing we do in instant response is we change the password. And you say, there, now they're not getting in with the old password anymore. What is this crap? Why else would you change the password except you want to stop using the old password? But that's really what happens, and you can't even get in with the new password. It will only take the old password, because when you log in once with the old password, it caches it somewhere, and when you come back, it only looks in the cache. And I can't find that cache. I mean, I can't even if you accept this default behavior, there ought to be some way to override it, and I can't find any way to override it. I tried all these things to fix it. There are ways to remove cache credentials. There's a thing called Credential Manager, and you can remove cache credentials. That has no effect. There's a group policy to remove cache logins. I did that, and it has no effect. It has some other cache somewhere where it's hiding this password, and the only thing I found that worked, Tessa, one of my students found this, the only solution is to log in locally and tell it you forgot your PIN. Then you go through the whole recovery process, and that is the only way to trick it into actually connecting to the cloud to authenticate there with the new password. So this is very strange, but you can try it and it's true, and Microsoft just says, this is intended behavior. They say, this is fine, everything's working, nothing to see here. And everybody I know in the business says, this is not fine, this is not okay. At least there should be some way to turn this behavior off for enterprises. But Microsoft is just doing nothing. So that's what I say, they need to set serious humiliation. So you might try that out to see what happens.